So after years of waiting, we finally got Spider-Man 2. And yes, I did buy a PS5 just for this. And yes, it is one of the best superhero games of all time.
That's why he's the GOAT!
Quick recap. Ugh, you'll never be him.
My aunt
Oh, why do they have to remind us?
with my mom's work in Harlem every.
Ugh, you'll never be her. Cut to the present day, and we see Miles in school with Peter as his teacher. And we get this really awkward interaction.
Bathroom? I need your help.
We then get one of the coolest opening sequences of a game ever, as we've come up against Sandman. And Peter somehow thinks it's a good idea to punch Sandman in the nose. A bunch of mini Sandman show up, and Peter gets bodied again. I have a feeling this is going to happen a lot. Miles then saves the day, and now it's his turn to get the Peter treatment. I'm sorry, but can we just appreciate how cool this entire sequence is?
You okay? I'm working on it.
Peter gets yeeted again, and now we have wings, which is pretty cool.
You good?
Wait a minute, I've seen this before. And there we have it, the first trophy out of 42. We then cut to 6 months ago in a random jungle where we meet Kraven the Hunter, our first main villain of the game, who apparently has a thing for choking. And he's now heading to New York to make some friends. Miles discovers these sand crystals scattered around the city, and these are actually fragments of Sandman's mind. And I guess you could say that these allow us to enter Sandman. I'll see myself out. Time to help a distressed citizen. Oh, J. Jonah Jameson.
Line in. On your left.
Don't you say it left. Come on! Menaces. I'm surrounded by menaces.
On to the next mission.
I'm just gonna tidy up a bit.
Ain't no way they made tidying the house a mission. Damn, bro, Spider-Man's broke. We then get to meet Harry Osborn, Peter's best friend, who definitely doesn't have a track record of becoming a villain. We head back to their old high school and do a flashback mission. And what Harry does here might be more unforgivable than what Harry did in The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Listen for you.
I just want to tell you how I'm feeling.
Damn it,
Gotta
you're in the
make
office.
you understand. Never gonna give you up.
Did we really just get rickrolled by Harry Osborn? Kraven and his hunters arrive in New York conveniently whilst the Spider-Men are overseeing a prisoner transfer of Scorpion and Mr. Negative. The hunters take down the ship, and Miles goes to save Scorpion and Lee to save them from drowning. Scorpion shows his ever-thankful gratitude by making Miles trip balls. Miles finds Lee and almost lets his intrusive thoughts win, but he remembers he's a hero and goes to save him, and then he starts malfunctioning and the hunters get hold of him. Then Miles almost lets a whole bunch of people die because he doesn't want Lee to get away.
You're just gonna let me die. You don't know what you took from me.
You took everything from me.
He comes to his senses and saves everyone. We then meet up with Uncle Aaron, aka the Prowler, and he gives us our next set of side missions, which is to locate all of his old stashes. So before I continue with the main story, I decided to do a few of the other side missions. And unfortunately for me, I picked the worst one in the entire game. This bitch. I have to find her drone, and then she just keeps asking for more and more stuff. Like I don't have anything better to do, like finding supervillains roaming around the city.
Would you mind snapping a photo of campus for us? Could we get a couple more? Okay, so next.
Oh my god.
Just 3 shots of that, and we're golden.
Didn't ask for much, does she?
Hey, while you've been up there, one last favor. It's the last thing we need. For
Are
real.
you sure? You like a sample of my blood too?
Thanks for working your magic.
Anything else? Oh, look, some pigeons. Man, I hope we don't have to do any of those annoying Howard missions again.
Why would you say that?
Why would you say that?
Scorpion tries it on with Kraven, who delivers one of the coldest lines in the game before giving him a taste of his own medicine.
They said you were a killer. Imagine my disappointment.
Back as Miles at the Sanctum Sanctorum, where we see Black Cat stealing some sort of magical dildo. Mummy? And we get one of the most beautiful chase sequences ever.
What's this?
Whoa.
You?
Cold. Didn't even bring my scarf.
After beating up some hunters, we help Black Cat get to Paris to get to her girlfriend.
Thank you.
I would do anything for you. Then I got the Splat Trophy without even trying, so that's cool. So now we're on Coney Island and we get introduced to Mysterio. You'll never be him. We head into his mystery ride and do this weird Guitar Hero-like game as a DJ, which honestly was kind of fun, but it went on for way too long. It malfunctions and we have to fight off a bunch of projections of demons from the first game.
Right now, analyze later.
Oof. Peter, Harry, and MJ show up, but Miles is a bit messed up, so he heads off while we enjoy some rides and games. I did all of the rides and games because I thought there might be a trophy, but I was wrong. At least I got this cool hat. We find out that the villain Tombstone is working at the carnival, and you guessed it, Kraven captures him.
Is that Tombstone?
The truck knocks over the roller coaster. Peter's struggling to hold it up. Yeah, this chick is never going on a roller coaster again, by the way. Harry comes along and saves the day with the symbiote powers, and he finds out the super secret identity of Spider-Man.
Harry!
Damn.
You know what this means, right? We both have superpowers.
Blocking out the... After saving some people in a collapsed building with our Spider-Bot, we meet a crazy cult called the Flame. And this is probably the most interesting side quest in the game. More on that later in the video. But we find out Yuri, the cop from the first game, has gone a bit rogue. I mean, who is she to take matters of the law into her own hands outside of the police?
Yuri?
We go to save Tombstone and Harry shows up looking like Agent Venom. Nice.
There's our guy. What's the plan? I think we should get him.
Honestly, some of the cutscenes in this game are just simply beautiful. Bro, I just want to slide cancel onto that thing. My boy Tombstone needs to work on his cardio. And then we cut to MJ in the back of the bang bus. And I realized one of my worst fears had come true. An MJ mission. But I guess they listened to how much everyone hated them in the first game. Because honestly, they weren't terrible. Hell, they were even enjoyable. These had me feeling like Ellie in The Last of Us. Oof. Oh, damn. She finds Dr. Connors, aka the Lizard, being kept in a cage. And I think we know what happens next. Oh, Kraven. Peter and Harry show up, and it doesn't go great for Peter. Kraven again with the choking. And the Lizard escapes while Harry beats the crap out of Kraven. And then, no pun intended, peak happens.
What happened?
Let's test out these new powers.
Oh, this feels good.
Baby.
Guess your boss needs better aim.
Peter tries to give the suit back, but the symbiote is having none of it. And then we get our next trophy, a new suit. To be honest, there aren't that many story-based trophies, and I just wanted to blitz through the story as quick as possible, so I didn't get any spoilers. But Kraven finds Peter and discovers the symbiote's weakness. Then he plants a tracker on him, and the hunters follow him back to the EMF Foundation, which leads to one of the best jokes in the game. Who's this guy?
I didn't know there were bears in these woods. Okay, before we get down to business, there's something I have to tell you. I'm fresh out of honey.
And then Peter gets bodied. Classic Spider-Man. Again. After that, we track down the Lizard, and there's this big chase sequence, followed by our first bully loud doll moment.
Faster! Yes! I do not want to be lizard food!
Damn, Spider-Man.
He's not normally like that, right?
He's never like that.
Peter catches up with the Lizard, and you guessed it, he gets bodied. Again! And we get our next boss fight. There we are. Uh-oh. Harder, Daddy. Oh, Venom.
Time for your medicine.
Got him. Now he's back to his human form, Dr. Connor shows us the meteorite that contained the symbiote, and we find out how he lost his arm. Cool. Brutal.
We need to call Oscorp. We need to destroy it.
Destroy us? It makes me a better Spider-Man.
Another trophy.
I wanted to get your thoughts.
Looks amazing. MJ, can't wait to read it.
Peter decides to sleep it off so that we can do another MJ mission. At least this one's not that bad. Psych. Ah! Oh my god, MJ, you're useless. You're literally useless. Yeah, that dude has some serious injuries now.
Miles!
Look up!
Miles! I need you to seal me and Pete in the tunnel!
What?
And honestly, this part definitely felt like The Last of Us. They really went down the horror route with this one.
I don't want to hurt you!
He was asleep this whole time? Meanwhile, Miles gets absolutely bamboozled trying to save this guy.
Wait. It's possible. MJ.
And then another chase scene. Honestly, they did this so well.
I need that suit back.
I actually think Bully Lowenthal is more savage than Bully Maguire.
Why don't you pop some more pills and say what you really feel?
Damn! Don't.
I'm busting my ass out there trying to save you, and this is what I get?
I said don't.
I saw your story. The truth is, I'm the hero here, not you.
Rio then gives Peter a stern talking to. She don't care about no damn black suit.
I've been calling you. Go help him.
Yes, ma'am. So Miles got taken back to Kraven's mansion, where he got made to fight to the death against Mr. Negative.
Fight to the death.
Powers!
His power over you has faded.
Let's go.
Let's do this my way.
Mr. Negative then uses his powers to take us inside Miles' mind, where we see a freaking Rancor. Lee then finds out Miles' identity and that he killed his dad.
You wanna know who I am? I'm the kid whose dad you killed at City Hall. He died.
And we got another trophy.
Your problems were more important than all of those people's lives.
Miles.
No. When you're out, find Spider-Man.
I'm not looking for a fight. Kraven has the other Spider-Man trapped in an old mansion.
Peter goes to save Miles and he gets trapped by Kraven, and then they share a bit of a moment.
I'm assured that material is unbreakable.
Are you sure about that?
And then Peter goes Super Saiyan.
Now you're in for it.
Yes.
Time to kick Kraven's ass. It's a fight as well. Oh my god, it's so close. Yes! Come on. And time to get bodied again.
What did he say?
Told you he likes choking. Anyway, Miles shows up, and yeah, this happens.
It's just me.
Oh my god. And Peter throws some shade at Miles. Damn, bro.
Me. You're the one running away from your problems.
Revenge? All I wanted was to protect my family. Protect you.
You're not better than me.
I'm not saying that.
I need this suit. It makes me a better Spider-Man. You just want it for yourself.
All I want is to save you.
I'm the hero. I don't get saved.
Right, and has your buddy done this part yet? They finally get the suit off and head back to Oscorp, where Harry finally reunites with the symbiote.
Do you want me to die?
I'm just not even gonna say it at this point.
Harry, are you?
It's about to go down.
Nice.
They had us the first half, I'm not gonna lie.
Realistically, how much more bodying can Spider-Man take?
On your knees! Hands on your head!
Bro, you get to play as Venom? I didn't expect this at all, but Insomniac cooked with this one. Bro, this is incredible. Riot Shield. I'm sorry, my Riot Shield brothers.
Got him in my sight! Get that suit off! Please.
Yeah, he's not surviving that.
Superhero landing.
We then get to face off against Kraven in arguably the easiest boss fight in the entire game.
Man, it's beneath me!
I mean, Venom is just bodying this guy, and then he goes full Venom. Damn. Peter tracks who he thinks is Harry, but it turns out Venom is spreading his symbiote seed around the city and making symbiote minions.
Kind of miss having that extra symbiote. symbiote strength right now.
Harry shows up to the house looking all huffy puffy, and Peter gets there ASAP.
Harry. Pete. You look tense. I need to get that thing off you.
Do not call us a thing. We are.
Oh look, more choking. Look at that tongue. Harry then gives MJ the 19 inches of venom, and we get the most unexpected but welcome boss fight in the entire game. Scream. Who then bodies Peter? Bro! MJ starts dealing some emotional damage, and I thought Black Suit Spidey was bad.
You're my job in this stupid house. For once, not about you.
My back.
Always about you. You can't keep a job. You can't pay the mortgage.
I have a job.
I live in your shadow where my dreams turn to dust. You lost a job or can't pay a bill. I write words I don't believe in for a man I despise. So you can be happy.
Emotional damage.
Now that we have MJ back, Miles and Peter head to the city to save some people trapped by symbiote goo, but we have to fight the Hulk. That's one big ass dude. Oh.
Spider-Man!
Now both Peter and Miles get bodied, and the most unexpected person shows up to save the day. But Peter can't wake up because there's still some symbiote inside him, so Lee and Miles go inside his mind to clear out the symbiote.
If I could transfer all of my power into the symbiote, I think I could neutralize it.
If
Don't die.
it's my last chance to say anything to you, I won't forgive you. It's just not in me. But I can't carry this hate for you anymore, man.
Oh, why they gotta make us go through this again?
Spider-Man, wake up!
And then we get the Anti-Venom suit. Anti-Venom suit, bro.
Whoa, what is this?
Bro.
Where did this come from?
Venom then steals the other half of the symbiote rock. Hey.
Please don't.
And Peter, well, you know. The city gets taken over by symbiote, and we see Miles' new suit. Ew! Now, honestly, I don't hate it. I think everyone's just hating it for the sake of it. It's honestly not that bad.
Thanks for coming, Pete.
Peter, with his new abilities, is able to look inside the symbiote hive mind and find out where Venom is keeping the meteorite. So he lures Venom away while MJ goes inside the nest where all the symbiotes are, because that makes sense. But she's got a gun this time, and to be honest, she's OP as hell. But who cares, because she's a badass.
Oh no, very bad.
Maybe I was wrong. Bro, how are the supposed to do this? Human female with a gun that has ammo. What? What's up, Hannah? Are you joking? Yeah.
Let's get the hell out of here.
We then get the final boss fight against Venom, and I was completely underleveled for this fight because I was only focusing on the main story and didn't do many side missions to level up. I was so underprepared for this. I'm parrying! Wait, what? I'm just not even going to say it at this point, but now it's Miles' turn to fight Venom, and I'm really wishing I spent more time doing the side quests to level up, because this was torture. I parried it! Actually how? Actually how? Actually You guys saw my arms go up. What the fuck?
Let's end this.
Did that actually just do nothing? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Give me back my friend!
We are your friend.
In space. I just need to point out that at this point in the game, I ran out of memory on my PC, so I had to record the rest of the footage straight from my PS5. Now, it doesn't look horrible, but it's not the best, so I apologize, but let's move on.
And now, Pete!
What have you done to him?
I'm sorry.
His chances of coming back are very slim.
Just keep him alive. Get the G serum ready.
Oh, we know what's coming. Peter decides to take a break from being Spider-Man for a while Miles looks after the city. And there we have it, the main story finished. But in true Marvel fashion, we get a mid-credit scene and a post-credit scene.
The Spider-Men. You know who they are. They ruined my son.
We all have to experience loss.
What are you writing?
The final chapter.
Albert.
Hi. Nice to meet you. Oh, and this is my daughter, Cindy.
Now it's time to clean up. I got the Evolve trophy for using Miles' Venom ability 100 times, and then I finished the Sandman side mission. I took out all the Symbiote nests, which were kind of annoying to be honest. Then I did all the Brooklyn Vision side quests, which gave us this new suit. Then I got the Hang 10 trophy, which is to perform 30 tricks without touching the ground. Just a side note, this doesn't have to be all in one swing. Found all of Uncle Aaron's stashes, And I know this looks like the Spider-Bot one, but this was for finding 10,000 tech parts and took down 25 enemies from the web line. I decided to finish the Mysteriums, and honestly, this felt like a main story mission. The boss fight was incredible, and it was so true to Mysterio.
Beck. The name is...
The name is... Mysterio.
Why are you doing this, man?
Fear breeds respect. One thing with... How is that happening? Enough of this! I'll end you myself!
It's over.
Clever Spider. You cannot win. I am infinite.
But we find out it wasn't actually Mysterio that was behind it, and it was his two assistants.
Dying.
I knew you'd find me.
Completed all the hunter bases, found the hidden science trophy, and ran around the baseball field. Finally finished that stupid saxophone storyline. Now this one wasn't a trophy, but this mission really threw me off. My senses were all over the place. After taking down all the drones, we get a teaser for Chameleon and another trophy.
Don't worry, brother. I will do what you could not.
I decided to finish my time as Miles by doing the two most emotional side missions in the entire game. First, we go and see Howard, the pigeon guy, and I'm just expecting another pigeon mission. But let me just say, I am sorry for ever talking bad about the pigeon missions in the first two games. This destroyed me, and I don't think I can listen to this song without tearing up.
Hope y'all like the new digs. Howard?
Oh, hey, Spider-Man.
Sorry. Howard was a friend.
Take all the time you need. If it helps, it looked like he was at peace.
It does. He's on a new adventure now. And his wife's with him.
Here comes another gut punch. Now we go and find Grandpa Earl. And this was so wholesome and emotional at the same time.
Yes, sir.
Spider-Man? Whatever you think I did, I didn't. I proposed to my wife here. You ever been in love, Spider-Man? Can I tell you something, Spider-Man? I know I'm fading. It's scary as hell. Thought I'd be ready, but nothing gets you ready. Nothing. When I'm here, it's like she is too.
Man, Insomniac really know how to hit us in the feels. And with all the Miles-specific missions done, I switched back to Peter and I defeat 100 enemies with the spider arms. Oh, I also forgot, you get a trophy for switching suits for the first time. Finished all the EMF Foundation missions, finished upgrading the suit tech, upgraded all the gadgets, and found all the spider bots, which gave us a nice little nod to the Spider-Verse. Finished all the app requests, got max level, and then we continued the Flame storyline, where we have a mini boss fight with Yuri.
You're trying to stop the wrong person!
We eventually track them down, and I get another trophy for using the Anti-Venom powers. And what comes next might be one of the best bits in the entire game.
It's gonna hit the tankers.
You've stopped trains before, right?
It's great. It's not working! Got any ideas?
We derail it.
How are we supposed to do that?
Before you and I met, one of my embers told me about his work at Oscorp and this treatment that they had discovered.
When the crimson hour rolls over this earth, it shall bring truth.
Judgment.
And carnage.
The Flame wanted that train derailed so he could get a symbiote.
So that gives us our final suit, all districts complete, and you thought I forgot this one, didn't you? Oh yeah, I did actually. We then have to fly from one end of the map to the other using only the web wings. And I don't mean to brag, but I did this on my first try. And I specifically left this trophy until the end.
Hell of a son you raised, Jeff. Parker Luck's back with a vengeance.
And that concludes the Spider-Man 2 Platinum. This was actually my first ever Platinum trophy, and I enjoyed this game so much. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like on it, and let me know in the comments, what did you think about this game? And what other games would you like to see me Platinum next?